So guys, let me check if the chat is working. Yeah, so hi bro. So it just came on time. I was just checking the stream and I also played the video of the new episode. So you're gonna just check some, can say, scenes. I'm not gonna, can say, play it entirely. Just some scenes we'll talk about. So did you watch the episode? Did you watch the 147 new episode that launched today? With more. Okay. 11 episode Zion, look is going on. Okay. Yeah. That I didn't know. Lol. I mean, they usually, upload the episode on Sunday tomorrow, but nowadays they are doing it. I mean, early and just now, I was an hour ago. I downloaded the episode and watched it, and yeah, the new look of Zian was good. I saw her, so I was like, firstly, I didn't like that much, but when they show the episode and full look of the Zian, I mean, it was good. It was nice. She was looking good, and I mean, his aura was looking scary, and she was like not chilly girl that she was before. Like, yeah, she became a emperor. It was like that. Oh, royal! It is a royal feeling. So it was like that. Xion, but I know Xion gonna get power up. Yeah, she's gonna get more power. But now she's can say saint at the level of, I guess so, the master of the Zion, and yeah, she's growing up and she's getting more power because she didn't absorb the fruit completely. In the episode, you can see that she is still absorbing. Yeah, yeah. So it was a nice scene at the first start when she completed and she said, "I'm not gonna do anything." So he ran off. So it was like I was just laughing at that scene. I mean, bro, you are at that level and Emperor is in front of you. So it was funny. It was funny to watch that scene. Yeah, majority. I was like, who the hell is that? I mean, she was so mature and she was like talking in so much royal way, and I was like, ooh, oh man, call security, ooh, security. I mean, it was just like that. So it was a funny scene to watch that too. In the latest chapter of BTS, some scenes had been art. Yeah, I mean, some scenes of talk and you can say so, some physically contact that we talked before. So yeah, they did that to some scenes. I mean, let me just show you guys if something doesn't happen to my stream. So let me show you guys the look. Let me just see if it's gonna work here. Okay, it's just starting. Okay, that's the look. That's the look of her. So I mean, that can be Okay, I'm not gonna play more. Just okay. Really, it's not better. Could it get more? Okay, that's. I mean, you can see that look. I- In that, it's still looking better. Yeah. Who? I mean, who was at the? You can say who was gonna kill Zoyan. I know that. I knew what who were you talking about. So yeah, he ran very fast. Others two was at the side. So but when the others two at the side who were fighting far away, they was like a giving threat to the emperor at that time. Uh, you become emperor, but we will still come back. I was like, oh man, you just got lost, and the emperor is in front of you, and you were saying you will come back again. I mean, you have that anger, I guess. So egoistic person. The fact that you deducted it from knowing the last episode and your action. Yeah, you can say that. You can say you deducted. Okay, that was happened. Some scenes of Old Man has been cut. Yeah, some talking scene, I guess. Some dialogue scene. I guess so. So they just did it very fast. The way it's going in episode too fast. They don't look like a mature mo. I asked someone in the comment. I guess I asked why true person. I said, bro, mommy. He said again. He said something else. I guess so. I have the pic. I have the pic. I guess so. You see in my WhatsApp. So my now you're gonna guys thinking how the hell it came to my WhatsApp. So it's a long talk. Yeah, he said monster. I said mommy. He said monster. This person, white true person, he said monster. I said mommy. Pro wants a monster. I don't know. Where is the X? Where is the X one? We we gotta invite him. Where's the X one? Bro, you have the way with the words. I agree with that. I agree with that. Your words. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I was talking about the get up. So I mean, she's looking beautiful in the you can say front side. It didn't search much the legs. So, but in the front side, I mean her hair. Okay, it's a pigtail, twin tails. So it's looking better. And her, I mean the wings was very awesome. Okay, the back wings and back, you can say the things for Dozan and Doshong and up level, saint level. It was very awesome and very suiting for I mean Xian. And her getup was good. And I don't think so. I mean, her eyes changed. It's now golden. It looks better on her, I guess. So contrasting, yeah, in that way, it looks better. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Writing mistake. First, it has to change the look of mature because she came to. Yeah, because I mean, at some point it was gonna happen. Uh, because they changed. I mean, if they're gonna mature her, okay. So I mean, straight hairs are good. Okay, so they matured her too, and they still gave her ponytails. Okay, I mean the twin tails. So I was like, why do both things? I mean, they are just keeping both things and going upwards in that way. So I mean, we gotta accept that. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. We are not getting too much hate from the twin tails. It's better. I mean, let's see. I mean, he's still in the exclusion. He's still getting, you can say, absorbing the fruit. So after the some time, perhaps they gave her the, I mean, straight hairs, something like that. That can happen. Somewhat changes, which is wings is great. Yeah, wings is great. It's not like the dragon pony. Yeah, the wings are very great. I was just like looking, and I mean the animation around her body was very good. That I can accept from the studio. Now she's gonna be faster as she has phonics Dragon's combo. Yeah, she's gonna be faster. And I mean she's still I mean breakthroughing because she's still absorbing the you can say fruit because in the episode I watched the episode and she was still absorbing even after the Zoyan left. Okay, she was when the Zoyan breakthrough a thousand level 5. Okay, star 5 in that episode thousand Zoyan also get a breakthrough and he was going to back his sect, I mean Star Pavilion, but at that moment Zion was still absorbing the fruit. So he left that it will take some time, so I have to go. My master is worrying about me. So yeah, he left. Maybe to keep some of her cuteness. Yeah, I was just telling that sub. I mean, they're trying to keep some cuteness with the matureness, so that can be an option. Uh, but we have to see because she's again in the, I mean, situation, and she's again in doing a breakthrough, absorbing the food. So perhaps they will change or still have pigtails. That can happen. Maybe the next novel John will become wife. So I mean, either bro, listen. Okay, we are having a tough discussion about. I mean, from the first stream, we are having a discussion about Queen Medusa. I am not getting anything in that scene. Okay, first we have to marry Queen. Okay, Queen come first. They are getting Zunar first at that scene. Okay, it's okay. She's you can say not main. Yeah, okay, main one of the main females. So yeah, she can get married first. But we have to watch the marriage scene of Queen Medusa. I mean, it's important, but that's why we are sitting there. So I don't think Zion is gonna be there. Yeah, because I mean, there's also controversy about the Queen Medusa getting married. So how the hell Zion gonna be married to Zion? It's literally impossible, as he thinks of his friend. And I mean, Zion also said when she woke up from, I mean, come out from the, I mean, you can say the diamond shape of the fruit, okay? Because he was inside, she was inside. So when she came out, so he said, "He's my Acquainteus, my friend, and don't touch her. I will kill her," something like that. So I mean, she said friend. So I don't think so that will happen from that side too. I mean, let's see the animation what will happen, because I don't think so that's going to happen because I mean we having a problem with Gun Medusa. How the hell they gonna do with that Xeon? That his friend. I mean, that's not getting in the level. He treats her like a little sister, doesn't change. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't change. I mean, at the start, she was like a, yeah. So, how the hell that gonna change? We gotta think about it. You see today ranking, 1000 release. Yeah, BTH ranking, I searched about it and it was so less. I searched some news about the, you can say, BTTH and I had it. Let me see. Okay, so there was some news. I mean, I have it. Okay, just let me get it. Okay, so there are upcoming Donghwas and the emotion, the lack of plots. Yeah, they are saying the controversy has had a tangible impact on the series because of the story change and plot change. Reports indicate that shows recommendation rating. Okay, the recommendation rating on the Tencent video, that's a platform where they, I mean, promote. Uh, I mean, lowered from 89% to 46%. Okay, within 24 hours period. Okay, following the episode release, the significant drop reflect the audience discontent with the narrative changes. I mean, they are saying that when the scenes were cutted at few episodes, and when the fans, I mean, whenever the fans thought that that's happening and the scenes are cut, and that was an important scene. So, I mean, they are saying the recommendation rating was from, I mean, you can say 90%. I mean, 90% to 46% in 24 hours. It's like a drastically lowered value. I mean, they just lagged it out from the recommendation rating because because of the reason also. I mean, lack of official explanation, you can say. I mean, as of now the production team still hasn't any direct connection with any of the, I mean, fans platform. They didn't respond to anything, and they're still doing these things. Yeah, even for people who didn't read novels, just a Donga alone has lost much of emotion from earlier season fight scenes too. Yeah, fight scenes. I mean, we are talking about the emotion and the marriage scene and the, I mean, physical, you can say there was imitate scenes. I mean, just forgetting the word. So, so we were talking about that. But after some time, there's also fights too. Many people and many videos or the on the internet you can see they are telling about like the fights are so boring now. I mean, you if you're gonna compare the Dozon level fight to the Dozong fight, it's so much better before in the season 4 because you remember like the fight of Yunshan, okay? The appearance of Yunshan when Yunshan first came and it was like best. So we were like, oh shit, man, that's a fucking aura, man. I mean, he was evil, okay, but he has so much aura, so people still like him, and he was like, and now Zoyan use his body to make, I mean, research her spirit friend, the master, Dozen master, he's a space master, and I mean, which is he's beside him all time, like a friend now still. So yeah, so it's a different aura level. So they should do something like that. I mean, studio is not doing any better because the problem is that, listen guys, the problem is that I mean, when I heard the news that at that time when they converted a studio, when Motion Studio was making the BTH and Tencent, I mean UN Studio thought they should build their own animation studio, so they built it and they take it back from the I mean production work from the motion studio and they started doing it themselves. So I don't know, that's the reason they were lacking something, the team or some members, and that's why they couldn't do whole fights or things. They couldn't you can use much of labor. I mean, any reason, I mean, they have money, so I mean, they should outsource the people, outsource the team to make the work a little bit more efficient if they need more manpower. But I don't know what the hell they are thinking, and they are just uh, doing whatever they want, not thinking, not talking to the people, not talking to the fans. So, I mean, if the producer is not doing their thing, so I mean, fans are going to be angry. So, well, they already are. So that's why. Emotions, yeah, playing. They're just like playing with emotion, not even talking to a single fan. Okay, they're not a single platform where they can talk directly to the studio or the team, production team. Only we can talk to the author, the Chinese people that are talking to the author in the live stream of TikTok. So yeah, if after the cutscene in Google Clan or romantic scenes, their rated ranking good. Yeah, if they cut scene in the Google Clan, so the rating will be going more than, I mean, 50% down in my opinion. It looks like the emotions are divided. Yeah, more than the Donghua. Fighting in BTS is too fast. If you say fighting, then you don't have anything. Yeah, they're fighting. Yeah, but that's what the real Roxanne was telling. That fighting scenes are so much, I mean, in low quality and low demand of those one. I mean, Buncheng level fighters are like they're having a fight, but it's not much. I mean, you can say intense and uh, aura. I mean, when the Yunshan fights, okay, in the previous episode, last season 4, when after few three regiments, when Yunshan came and there was fight, it was like. I mean, how the hell, what the hell is going to happen? There was like thoughts like that, and we were thinking, oh man, the fight is so good. I mean, the animation is so good. So that we were thinking something like that. So in now fights, I mean, at Dozen level and Bunching level, so I mean, it's so higher level. So still they are not improving the fight scene, any moves, any techniques. Okay, there should be some techniques. I mean, they are fighting with the bare hands and cracking the space and taking up the space. So it's not much fun because I mean they should use some techniques, okay? Like the Zoyan, he used Angry Buddha Lotus, his ruler, okay? So there are many techniques. It's nice to use in the fight to make it some interesting. So that can help. That can help. Zoyan, don't see that as brother. Yeah, I mean, don't see as a brother. Zion, I guess so. She doesn't see him as a brother, but not even as a lover too, because there's nothing like that in that animation yet that we saw that it was happening like that. They were lacking spices and vegetables. They are lacking too much. They are literally lacking everything right now. They are lacking their brains and sanity. I know, but Zion does see her as a sis. You're talking about Kyun Medusa? See him as, so that's so confusing. Not see him as a. Sis. You're not gonna say sis. So I mean, what can you say? I mean, despite the cutted scene, I mean, some fans, I mean, we all are remaining hopeful that perhaps they will not cut the upcoming scene, and perhaps they will introduce in some special season or some special episodes. So I mean, that can be a better thing if they do that. I mean, that can be a possibility if they show us the some cut it scene that they previously cut it. They show us that in a special season or special episode. So I mean, that can be a good thing. Okay. So, but they are not telling us anything. If there will be a special episode, there should be a poster or trailer, something like that. But they are not doing it. I mean, in the future episodes, possibly through a flashback or special editions. I mean, this is still a speculation. Okay. I mean, team's production team has plans are unclear to us because there's no communication. Medusa, Zian, Silent. I mean, they are like sisters. Yeah, he was talking about Zian and Medusa, I guess so. So when Xiaoyan sees Zian as a sister, yeah, not sure about that. I mean, yeah, that can be a thing that Zian sees Zian as a sister. I mean, that can be a friend sense too. I mean, in the both sense, okay, in a both sense, but in a you can say friendly way. It's a more accurate to say, okay. Zian and Silene, well, the thing is that they are like sisters. We can say that because they have a both ancient, you can say, a lineage. Okay, Silene has also an ancient lineage. So yeah, they can be in a related way. Sisters, you can say that. It was not he was not talking about it, but I'm just saying their relationship is something like that because it's not a mother daughter thing. It's a sister, you can say, friend sister. Rosie and Silene can that be in a relationship? They think that they can be popular great ruler, but this is not happening because no. Yeah, because okay, because I mean, the people don't know much about the, you can say, who has the IP of the, I mean, Great Ruler. I mean, we all know that I told you guys about the IP thing and intellectual property thing that whoever has the IP of the novel can control the story and the production thing and the animation thing. Okay, we know that motion studio is doing the animation of the Great Ruler, but who UN Studio has the IP. Okay, he controls the story from the background. He tells them to do this thing and cut that scene or not it. But if the studio is not telling him, so they are not cutting anything. Okay. Yeah. The thing is that the if you are worried about the next scene of TGR, you can be worried because we still don't know. Some unclear reasons are there because let me tell you. TGR IP, okay. UN Studio has the TGR IP, okay. The Great Ruler IP, the intellectual property thing, the copyrights of the TGR novel, UN Studio has it, okay. And also the Martial Universe and the Battle Through the Heavens, okay. So basically, they are outsourcing, okay. They are taking the work from the Motion Studio. Motion Studio made the first season of TGR, and there's also talk about they are making the second season of TGR, okay. So, but it's still unclear. I mean, the UN Studio animation studio can take the production thing, okay, the animation thing from them anytime they want, okay, because it's their novel, it's their copyright thing, it's their IP, okay, so they can do anything. We can't say anything because they have the IP of the novel. So God used to think TGI meant, first time I said that too. I mean, I was like, what is TGR, man? So they were like, man, the great ruler. Okay, I was like, oh yeah. The abbreviation thing is so much advanced. I mean, if there's a new name, just BTTH. The Great Ruler, TGR. Martial Universe, MU. I mean, they didn't. There's not. I mean, there's not abbreviation of MU. Sorry. So yeah, something like that. So I was just confusing at the first time. It was a TGR. I was like, what the fuck is that? So yeah, TGR is a Great Ruler. So that's about the thing that I told you, that IP thing and who has the copyrights and what we're gonna do about. Yeah, bro is not gonna get serious anytime soon. Martial Universe. You said Mu. I mean, I gotta search the Chinese name of it, so it can be better to call it. Okay, so in the let's get to the episode. At the scene, like you got the scene of spoiler of the episode of 147, in which Zeon was getting promoted to 1000 star 5. Okay, which he did, and it was a, I mean, lightning doji that he was absorbing. I mean, what was the scene? Let me just get to it. It's in the middle of the video, I guess so. Let me just pause forward and get to the scene. Okay, yeah, that's the scene. So yeah, the advancing scene was very nice. The when he was absorbing the light and when he got the breakthrough, and the scene was nice. They animated it well, and I guess you saw there was a person beside Zoyan in that you can say lightning pool area, and it was a funny scene to watch because Zoyan was talking to him like in a funny way, in a childish way. So that was also funny to watch in that animation. They are not just letting me start a pause. Oh yeah, he also. I mean, they were also think because he also made his puppet to absorb the lightning, and the 1000 level puppet was I mean, you can say repaired, and other was also got breakthrough. So that was also benefit for him. I've seen the tale of hurting gold story of the topic, but the core made me think of. I mean, Tales of the Herding God. I mean, but the cow is saying, but the cow made me think of it. Okay, wait, from where? I mean, herding from the herding word. Did you think about it from the herding word? Tales of Herding God. Okay, I mean, guys, what the? Okay, okay, you can think about it. Not a problem. Yeah, yeah, we have seen. I have seen some episode of the Tales of Herding God. I mean, we talked about it in the last stream, I guess so, guys. So, yeah, it was a protagonist, Shinmu. It was a young orphan who was raised, I mean, in the disabled elderly village. So, yeah, I know the story. He was in the Great Ruins exploring the elder regime. It was very, starting, it was very emotional thing to see. So, yeah, it was a good anime. It's still a good Donghua. What do you think of it? It is, in your, I mean, opinion, Tales of Hurting God is better than BTH, or I mean, it's okay, something like that. Yeah, we talked about it. We was mentioning it in the last streams. Is there any detail of Medusa in the new episode? No, there's not any new details of Medusa because I mean, after that there's Googlan arc, starting of Googlan arc, because in the next episode Zion will go to the uh, you can say Googlan for Junar, and yeah, there will be a little bit fight, a marriage too. Yeah, emotional range is better, but in an emotional way, I like, you can say, who who are, I mean, after watching a Donga Renegade Importer, so that was too emotional for me. I mean at the start, and the going scene was so emotional. I mean the person, okay, I'm talking about forgot my name. He's changing his name all time. I don't know what should I call him. Jingmu. Yeah, the protagonist of the Renegade Importer. So I know you guys know him. So it was very emotional to watch that. I mean, the starting episodes. I mean, his parents died, then he got a girl, then she died, and now he's when she's gonna be in 18 years old, so there will be a heavenly calamity, and he needs power to save her. So yeah, that's too emotional for me to see. Yeah, Wang Ling. Yeah, Wang Ling. I forgot the name. Wang Ling. He's having a different name. So in the different kingdoms, so he needs to hide his identity. So the main name is Bongi. Yeah. In the current time, it is better than BTS. Yeah. In the yeah. I mean, not okay. Okay, it's you can say that the because of the fight scenes and the plot, the BTS going too low like that. Song is great, but cannot surpass BTH if not true. Yeah. No, no, no. Donghua can surpass BTH if the plot is going on its way with the novel. No, Donghua can surpass it. I guarantee that. ब्रो आपको खबर है क्योंकि आज में एक एपिसोड लगा के स्टोरी लाइन को फेवर किया गया है डायलॉग को रेदर देन फाइट्स स्टोरी लाइन को फेवर किया गया है डायलॉग को रेदर देन फाइट्स there is not much dialogue and there is not much fights. I mean, in my view, I didn't see so much the dialogues or conversation between Zian and Zoyan, and also, I mean, they were in the mainly in this episode they were cultivating and advancing through the next star. Zoyan got 5 star dozen, and she also got advanced to 1 or 2 star. Her friend, okay, the green scales one and now they go back to the star pavilion and master said I have a good news for you and he said about defining the demon buddha lotus something like that okay so that's what he said to Zayan. uh, कोई नई खबर नहीं है यार द प्लॉट के बारे में और मतलब कि द मेडुसा या प्लॉट की कोई खबर हो मैंने काफ़ी सर्च किया आई सर्च मैनी प्लेटफॉर्म्स टू गेट द न्यूज़ फ्रॉम द स्टूडियो इफ द स्टूडियो पोस्टेड समथिंग so I am very angry because the studio is not posting anything not talking to the fans. I am searching everywhere there's still nothing. There's still nothing to to watch to see if they talk to the fans or to author of officially on the internet. So there's so much secretive thing. We can't even get contact to the studio. You guys remember I found the email, Gmail from the human main site. Uh, I guess it's time to use the email. I will try. I will try to do that. You guys give me a comment after some time. So I need to remember these things. So I will give them an email. If I got response, then okay. Otherwise, I will try a new email to get contact with them. And he kick his ass in front of Zunar. Everyone is yeah, yeah. In the episode after episode, it's going to happen because it's at 1000 star 5 he can fight a 1000 star 9 and up that. Okay, so we know that from the start he's much powerful than he's at the level. Okay, so he can do that. BTH will have competitions. It's all over change from novel. Yeah, since all the changes from the novel. Yeah, because now he's having to get a competition because he's at the lower level from before. So now he gonna get competition. So still that's not a good thing. We don't need to get competition. He's still on the top. He needs to be on the top. He should be on the top. So changing the scenes and the things from novel is not a good thing. They should have tell us from the start that it's going to be happen. In between, in during making the animation, they are telling. Not even telling. They are just showing the episode. So we're gonna assume that they are cutting scenes and things are going out of order. So that's the main anger thing. Okay, because they are literally doing in between the story Stone Heart Studio. They are not even human studio. They're Stone Heart Studio now. When the Jama Empire arc has to be starting, then few days before, maybe Studio Bastard gives some hint, maybe. Okay, guys, here's the thing. Okay, some person said, someone asked me before that they will cut all the scene from Queen Medusa. Okay, there will be no fortress scene. Fortress scene is a different thing. Okay, and we were just thinking about it because fortress is a scene where they get married. Okay, by arc will be happen because it's a basic thing, it's a basic story plot in the novel and because Zion had to go back to Jama Empire and there will be a fight with Dodi and he will save the Java Empire from that person, and that's going to happen. Uh, I guess so. Queen Medusa will be there, so they will do that scene. Queen Medusa will be there because she gonna fight with that Dodi, and until Joyon doesn't came back. So there we will see her. Okay, I can guarantee that somehow because that's going to happen. That's a necessary plot, and I can't guarantee the scene of marriage of the fortress thing. Okay, the fortress scene where they get married. So we can't guarantee that scene. That's a difficult one to say. So yeah. Also, also, yeah, Xiao Xiao. I mean, what to say that they didn't even let us see her. I mean, it was a very cute animation of that girl. I mean, they made her very good looking. So the cuteness was overloaded. I mean, if they let us saw that scene in the episode, I mean, the episode will skyrocket. Okay, the viewers will be, I mean, amazed and I mean, happy to watch that scene. And I mean, it was good for them. I mean, it will gain them more popularity and more fame and more likes from the fans. So I don't think so. They should do that. I mean, it was unnecessary to do these things. So that's why again assume. So perhaps they will do it in the special episode, something like that. So we don't know that yet. Yeah, they did bad with Xiao Xiao. I mean, they didn't have to do these things. Why they cut it the scene of Xiao Xiao of the terrace scene? Terrace scene was so good, man. God, the anger is growing up. Nowadays, they don't even show old characters like Haibudong. Yeah, bro. Oh God, we forgot Haibudong. I mean, so much good character, best character of. I mean, best. I mean, it's not a side character. I was gonna say best side character, but thing like that, he's the best character. I mean, the nicer animation the motion studio made, and it was like best fighting scene, and the dragons were best. The ice dragons. Uh, yeah, that's a ice dragon. Okay, that's the ice king, ice emperor. So he he was like a badass. Very good. Let me just okay. Let me see how what did happen to this. Let me just see it, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's better now. Oh, there was a notification, so that's why it happened. Let me just. It's not about network. I'm just using my mobile. Uh, so there was a notification, so it got the connection. I mean, hanged. So I just turned on the do not disturb mode on, so it's okay now. No, no, it's not your net, it's my net. I mean, you guys have to tell me quickly if there's a stucking scene. I was just doing the same. I'm watching it, but it's I mean on the back side at the some back seconds. So I'm not watching it at the live. So sometimes it's stuck, so I don't know if it's stuck or not. So it will be helpful if you guys tell me it's stuck, so I need to check. So, okay. So where were we? Okay, there's a scene. I saw the episode she had her appear in before they cut it and released the episode again without Xiao Xiao and Siren. Uh, I mean, I saw a episode. Okay. Uh, I mean, we all saw the episode or scene where Silene was at the beside of the you can say lake, the snake lake, their holy place, and there was a scene when Xiao Xiao. We saw the scene that Xiao Xiao is growing in a egg-shaped embryo, and that was a scene I watched. I think so. You guys watched it too, uh, perhaps. Yeah. I guess you guys watched it. I guess you guys watched that scene. Okay, I watched it basically. That's why I'm telling you. And I saw that scene. But after that, there was a scene. I mean, we guys all talked about the scene that about the terrace scene. They cut it that scene. Okay. I am sure about that. We didn't see any scene. Uh, Uh, I mean, we talked about it before in the last streams that I mean, basic thing that author told us about that they are just being careful from the harem plot thing. Okay, they are not going into the harem thing. A person marries more than two women. I mean, they are not gonna promote polygamy, and it will be a problem for the censorship. But many fans are saying that. I mean, we all know many Donghuas has you can say many wives. The main character has many wives, so they are just deliberating saying it. But it can be a reason because it's I mean high can say the enemies is at the top. Chinese enemy it's at the top, the battle of the heavens, and the studio is also a main thing to counter because it's about Tencent. Okay, Tencent is a very big organization, and we all know about it. I mean, they can be being careful for a political thing, for a political lash out, a case. I mean, anything, a backlash from the government. So, but we all thought about it that if they are a big organization, that why they are selling. I mean, they can win their cases from any law court, anything. So, I mean, that's opposition thing, 50-50 thing. So yeah, we are thinking about it that. This scene all started from the day when they appear sure negative and very shameless when I got anger. Yeah, I mean not in a negative thing, but they are in a negative way that they are removing her to be careful, okay, to not be negative in a polygamy thing, in a harem based thing. So I mean, I the child is already born, okay. We know from the growing plot, okay. We know that Xiao Xiao is already born, okay. So why they need to hide her? I mean, that's not a thing to do. So the author is also dumbass. I mean, author. I mean, no, no, it was a net problem. It was just mine. So author is also, bro. Author. I mean, author is chill free. Let me tell you, author is totally chill free. He's not gonna do anything because he knows that he doesn't have any copyrights. Okay, he can't even do anything. He just talk with the studio, with the production studio, and he said I can talk with them. Okay, but I can do anything because he doesn't have the copyrights of the novel. Okay, I mean when they contracted, the contract is like that between the studio and the author, so he can't do anything. The thing is that it's not about dumbass, it's about he's helpless basically. The human studio has power, it's not author fault. Yeah, yeah, he's saying that the human studio has power. Perfect world is not top perfect world is always on list under 4. Yeah, but he's in the top 10, he's in the top 10, top 5, so he's still getting harem thing. So yeah, they should check that topic too. But they changed Yao Yao into an energy form that under her in the other academy. So then why cut it? They changed the original plot ID. Stupid original plot. Okay, yeah, plot. I guess I got it. Author isn't happy either. Yeah, author isn't happy either because if a studio or any organization is changing a real work of the, I mean the author or any person. Okay, so I mean a person can be happy about it, but he's helpless as I told before. He can't do anything about it because he already gave the IP to the studio. So yeah, so I mean sure. I mean guys, let's think. Okay, if they are not getting to the harem plot, if Queen Medusa will not marry Xiaoyan, okay, where the hell they will put Xiao Xiao? Okay, I mean, will it be like a side chick thing? I mean, they pregnant, they made a girl pregnant, and now she has a child, and Xiaoyan is not getting married. I mean, how the hell it's gonna work? I can't think of anything that's it's gonna work or not. So we need to think about it that I mean how they are going to take the plot. I mean if they are just gonna random cut it the scene and not gonna talk about it, not gonna cover in some good way or gonna twist it like that. So that will be like a boring thing to watch then. So That will be very boring episodes. I'm already seeing the future. Today ranking list of Donghua Perfect World is on ranking 2. Yeah, I mean the Perfect World was at the start it was going very good, but in the middle, okay, so it got, I mean, boring plot. I mean Shiha was getting everyone beat up, and it was like, okay, he fights, he wins, he fights, he wins. So it was like that. So it was gonna get boring. But after some time, they thought about it. They thought what the fans want, and they changed it. Okay, so that was a very good thing. And now the fights are good, and the dialogues are good, nice. So yeah, they did better. I mean, the UN studio should learn from it. Okay, they are not gonna doing any better from that. Yeah, they are, bro. Shaming the author is already a thing because the fans are going to the author. Okay, they are saying that do something. You are not doing anything. Author said that I can't do anything because I don't have the copyright. So I mean, only the person the fans talk to is the author. Okay, so they want to relieve some frustrations and things like that. I mean, I would do that. Of course, I will talk to the author and say why the hell they are doing that. Do something. So he will respond like that, okay, I can't do anything. Simple response. Nothing more, nothing less. He can only tell anything, some important info that he got from the studio. So yeah, it's only that. It's a limited info. Author also has living problems in future Nova projects. Yeah, he will have some problem. Of course, I mean if they will get a backlash, they will have a problem. They previously showed Xiao Xiao TGR. The character design, it was some time ago though. Who knows anymore? Yeah, we saw that scene, and in the trailers also he said. I mean, everyone knows he said father. So I mean, we assume that in that TGR they got married and had a child, and in which scene we saw that. So it was a very, I mean, sudden plot to see that. I mean, the season two it will happen. A TGR of season two. It's going to be happen if the Motion Studio does that, and the IP owner, which is UN Studio, doesn't doesn't tell the studio to change the plot. So in that scenario, that will not happen. If Dodi marries Dodi, it is the child gonna be a wonder. I mean, bro, child is already born. If you're just asking for a different answer, Dodi marries Dodi, so that's gonna be a different to say. I mean, the child has the bloodline of the both Dodi. Okay, so I mean that's gonna be a hybrid child, a hybrid Daudi, something like that. So it's going to be better, I guess. So in my view, obviously we will do. These things angered me. Yeah, we all are angry about it. Don't worry, brother. Bro, first read novel, then ask Daudi type questions. I mean, there's not a talk about uh, I mean the production thing of child. If Dodi match Dodi, how the child will be in. I mean, there's not even a talk about it in the novel. You don't need to ask it. I mean, you can Google it. So perhaps ChatGPT can tell you. Should we ask to ChatGPT? Let me just ask. Let me try. Let me see if what ChatGPT will say. Okay, if so, see. Let me just try it now. Dodi in BTTH child child powers, I guess so. Child powers will be what? Okay, let us see. Yeah, better one. So he's saying that if they get married and have a child, the child's potential could be extremely high, but it would not be born at the level. Okay, so you can't say anything like if the two persons are married and they produce a child, so he will not be, I mean, suddenly automatically Dodi when he's already born. So it will take some time. So I mean, it's telling about the, I mean, bloodline thing of battles of the heavens also. I mean, Zion, for example, has a strong bloodline. Zhou clan, Gu clan, and ancient Tu clan. Okay, Gu clan. Zion has also, I mean, the bloodline of Gu clan. I mean, I knew about it, but it was not sure. So I mean, three bloodlines he has. Yet he had to work extremely hard to become a Dodi. Okay, children of high-ranking cultivators, especially those with ancient bloodlines, often have strong innate talent. Okay, faster cultivation speed, access to powerful techniques as they have in that scene. Okay, so extremely high might be special mutated child. Okay, that I told hybrid thing. Okay, so yeah, the thing is that I mean their cultivation speed will be good if you are talking about Dodi. Yeah, Javan and Sunar have a son together, and Queen Medusa and Joanne had a child, daughter, that we are not sure about. What if there's something after Dodi? I mean, we there's not a thing about in novel like that. Something after Dodi, uh, nor I know about it. I mean, in my knowledge, Dodi is the level that I know, the final thing. You stronger and your partner strong, then obviously your child will be strong. Yeah, strong will be in a way you can say his cultivation speed will be good. The child's cultivation speed will be good. I mean, he will have a better access to things and better techniques, and of course he have a good body. You can say because the bloodlines are two bloodlines, are powerful bloodlines, so he will have a good body in that sense too. Do not level like her. Yeah, bro, we all like her. It's a good, but I like Medusa more. Original work Xiaoxia was born as Dozong. Uh, Dozong, that's I mean too far-fetched too. As born as Dozong is like I mean when the you can say Xiaoxia was born, I guess so. Queen Medusa was at Dozong level, something like that. So I mean like in a peak level. So I mean borning born as a dozong at that time, I don't think so. Like perhaps that can be happen. I don't know about it. If you know from the novel, so that can be true. Okay, so I didn't know that she was born at dozong level. I know she had more powerful. Okay, she's more powerful than another. So yeah, but I didn't know that automatically she's at the dozong level. Zayan has four types of Daudi bloodline. Yeah, not four. I mean, uh, we talked about it, and I saw the you can say three that I know. Okay, the Xiao clan. Okay, you can say the okay, and Gu clan and ancient clan. Okay, the dragon one. Okay, so I guess so. That's three. Or I'm guessing there's dragon one too. I mean, ancient clan, what was talking about? I thought it's a dragon clan that Xian gave her blood to the, I mean, bloodline to the, you can say, Xian. So that's what I thought. But it's not a bloodline if I think like that, because in the episode I saw that Zoyan get I mean, better health from that, I mean, blood that Xian gave, and he had a armor, okay, a very strong armor of dragon scales, okay. If I let me just show you the you can say the episode scene, so there should be somewhere like that. So just let me do it. Okay, there's a dragon scene. Okay, in that scene, he was telling that I took you back here, the dragon clan, and you can see if there's your master. So the flames are, this is not a place I seek, this is not my home anymore, and you will be my master. Okay, you will be my master now, and I will serve you. So that's the scene that they were talking about. Okay, so this is the scene. The scene, you can see the dragon scales around the Zion body. So that's what he got from the Xian. Okay, what the Xian gave him. So it's looking better. The scale looks better now, if I say so. So if I just take it more back and yeah, yeah, Phoenix. Yeah, so Phoenix. I forgot the Phoenix one. Yeah, Phoenix bloodline. Two ancient. So yeah, Phoenix. Another one. Okay, yeah. Okay, the unique defense ability of the ancient white dragon tribe. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is the armor. Okay, the dragon scale armor that Zion got. So it looks nice. Yeah, it gave him a nice ability to get. Yeah, Zion has a dragon phoenix bloodline. Because she is the emperor daughter. Obvious things. Yeah, yeah, I got it. Xiao clan and Guru clan are two overloaded Dawoodi bloodline, and Zion is first person to having such in the Dawoodi continent merging powerful Dawoodi bloodline. Yeah, I mean the person is merging the bloodline. He's merging the flames, heavenly flames. I mean that's some rare case scenario. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's doing. So he, what about his name? I don't know. What about his name? Of course, Unar has to give his bloodline to Xiaoyan to save Xiaoyan in his merging critical moment. Yeah, at that moment, she has to do that because there was an intimate scene. Yeah, she was already walking in air. Who was walking in air? Okay, you are talking about, I guess so, Xiao Xiao. Two ancient blood dragon. Yeah, we talked about it. Xian had dragon phoenix bloodline, as we know. Yes, she ate the fruit and awakened it. The phoenix bloodline, I mean. Okay, okay, from that scene. Yeah, yeah. When she got, there was previous episode when they were fighting to get from the phoenix clan. So in the, you can say, altar. Okay, altar of the souls of dragon and the phoenix one. Okay, when they had a fight and Xion got a fruit. Yeah, Xion the Combinator Emperor. That's a good name for him. I'm waiting when Nor and Joyan physically contact each other in the merging three rank family flame and they physically contact each other for. I mean, physically contact for 2 years is, I mean, like, too awesome, man. I mean, just getting physically 2 years cuddling, not entirely cuddling, but yeah, in that way, you can say that. So it was a good thing, yeah. Anyway, what about Medusa bloodline? I mean, Medusa. What about Medusa bloodline? What can I say? Medusa had a bloodline. Yeah, he has also ancient bloodline of, you can say, in a hybrid thing. Okay, not entire thing, but yeah, she had a better bloodline also of the ancient. Okay, ancient tribe. So, but those studio bastards cut their scene, it will become crisis. Yeah, it is. It is already a crisis. But if they are going to cut the scene of the Google and arc, it will be more than now. Those scenes will likely be cut down to they remove the hug scenes. I mean, it was not too much intimate scene. I mean, guys, no, no smoochy. Bro, what smoochy, smoochy, okay. I mean, smoochy will be, I guess, okay, okay. Smoochy is not a big problem. Yeah, it's it will be okay. Other physical things will be, yeah. Medusa had 10 color heavenly flame. So 7, 10 color. Let me just see it. Okay, let me just see the blood and name. Human upper body is poison. Okay, the thing we know that no, the seventh thing is he's talking about seven colored heaven swallowing python. Okay, so I mean that's what she contains. Okay, because Queen Medusa possesses the bloodline of the seven colored heavenly swallowing python. Okay, because it's a super rare magical beast. So that's why it's like an ancient thing. Okay, so I mean this bloodline gives a great talent in my view. I mean it's was like a in an ancient thing. Okay, it was like a, you can say, a heavenly flame level beast. Okay, so it's very a good bloodline for her because when she undergoes a transformation, I mean becomes a human form of seven colored heavenly python. So that will be further. increase her power and talent too. I mean, it's like a good intelligence. I mean, human intelligence and the beast strength of the Queen Medusa. It's like a good charm. I mean, and also there's a Snake Queen charm. Okay, I mean the natural charm ability. He's like charming every person. So that's also good. I mean, there's also high compatibility with the Douchi techniques and the beast skills. Of course, because she's a basically a beast, snake. So they were also talking about a Zayan thing, which includes try to ancient two clan and Gu clan if you consider do not two later. Let me just search about it. The ancient two clan. These are eight ancient clans in the Battle of the Heavens universe. The clans are descended from powerful ancestors who inherited bloodlines of Dodi known as Toshi Ancient Empire. Okay, okay. There's also a talk about a bloodline. Okay, from ancient two clan. Okay, so which Zioyan had. Its clan is one of the eight ancient clans. Okay, in the Battle through Heavens, the clans are descended from powerful ancestors who have the Dodi bloodlines. Okay, so like you can say Toshi, ancient emperor. Okay, which we call Dodi. Okay, so that's why it's a two clan. Okay, one of the eight clans, and all the eight clans are the descendants of Dodi, who created the Dodi continent first Dodi level techniques, and also you guys know about the Jade one, the Jade, the Toshi ancient Jade that Joyon has. Okay, so that's the key to the get a Dodi bloodline or something like that. So that's a legacy. Okay, the Jade that we all know, Xiao clan has it. Basically, Joyon has it now. So that's the access to the you can say Dodi techniques and the bloodline thing. Turning silent into a side character will anger many. I mean, no, I am already anger. I don't care about anyone else. I mean, already in an anger thing. So what the hell they are doing? Silent is not a side character. That should not happen. I will put the dislike button from every YouTube video of 10 Human Studio. Chocolate is top. Yeah, it's on top. It was on top on the ancient time too. Uh, because Jayan will do that. Yeah, yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah, it will be a nice you can say scene to watch. Because Xiaoyan has the Toshi Jade. Okay, you can say the treasure of the Xiao clan. Okay, so I guess so. It's about the you can say the Dodi bloodline of the ancient you can say Dodi of the Xiao clan, the ancestor of Xiao clan. So I mean that's how the treasure came to the Xiao clan hand. So that will be a good thing for Xiaoyan. So I mean it will be some time to take to get to at that step to the Dodi level, but the journey is going good. But the scenes between the journey, it's not getting any good. So I mean the level of breakthrough, the new advances of Zoyan, we should be happy to watch it. But at that, I mean, moment, the ongoing episode and the credit scenes are like making us so anger, and we are not even focusing on that much. Okay, we are just watching it. I mean, moving around and just taking it out. We're not even having fun to watch the episodes now. I mean, I would wait to for the whole week and happily, and I will like damn, the next day is Monday. It will be a good thing. So now it's not much interesting now. If it is after, no, bro. I mean, that's not a good assumption. How that what is three? I mean, what is three? Three is after the two three. Bro is making. Bro should be you should be outside. You should get apprentices from the author of the Battle of the Heavens. That's not going to happen. Okay, there was the scene. I am just letting the episode to the next so you guys can see. There was a person beside Zayan in the lake. Okay, it's behind, I guess so. Okay, this is a person. So let me play again. Okay, this is a person. So I don't know much more about it. Let's see what happened in Go Clan arc. On the history 1, 2, 3. Mono D. Bro, I guess bro learned something about the chemistry lab. If something bad happens, the angle is already on peak. Yeah, it's on peak. I was watching the Donghua just now a hour ago. So yeah, I thought it's a emperor, okay, dragon emperor, but it's not looking dragon emperor because at the last scene he said that oh he's from ancient dragon clan. So it was like okay, it's not dragon emperor because dragon emperor is from the same clan, so he would not react like that. So that was the person. I didn't know much about him. So after that, you can see Zion came to meet the elder. Okay, he saw that Zion is still in absorbing the fruit. So he said that my master will be waiting for me, and he just came back from there. Yeah, as you guys can see, she is still absorbing. So they said it will take time. So Zion said I will be taking my leave. So it will take time. So he said I can't stay much longer. So they talked about it, and he said I should go, something like that. So also there was a scene that the elder gave him a space lock. Okay, so he said if you wanna come, just crush that. I mean jade, and there is a space open, and you will able to come here. So there was just also a gift flight from the ancient clan. So so in that episode he came back. Okay, so master greeted him, and he told the master that now I am a 1005 star. Okay, so after I mean let me just give me a scene. But the master said, I have a thing for you in the back, I guess. Gotta do it more back. Yeah, the master said it's about I have a gift for you or good news for you, and it's about purifying the demonic lotus flame. I didn't much heard about the demonic lotus flame, but I guess so. Zion made it before uh, with his blood, I guess so. So yeah, he made something like that. It was very powerful, by the way. In the last remember it was in the I mean Jainin Academy when he was fighting the demon master. Okay, it was a dozen master. You don't have to type it. I got your point. I got your point. Jainin Academy, I know that. Javampire or old dog, he is standing in there. Yup. Mangtian, head of Javampire. Yeah, Mangtian ji,